Hey, what's up, man? Good morning. It's a boy, it's not a boy, Nyati Kodoro, and it's been a while, man. It's been a while, but yo, man, it's life, and life has been lifing. And man, as I normally say, when life is lifing with you, you gotta life with it, man, because what solutions? Okay, what other options do we have? You just have to dance along with the flow, you know, do the thing that you need to do for you to survive. That if that's what you're trying to do, because man, I think that's what we are all trying to do, man. We're all trying to survive, man. Nobody is living. Yeah, we are living. Some people are living, man. Like living. What is living? By the way, what is living? Hmm? Give me a comment up with Uniambia, what is living to you? Like, what is really living? That's a good question, man. Where that question came from? Where did it came from? Where did it came from? In English, kweli. Maneno ya wazungu haya. Yeah, but it's been a while, man. I don't know, imekuwa a month since I last recorded this solo podcast, man. I missed recording my voice, man. I am my number one fan, man. I listen to myself because as I normally say, man, I'm a human being, and when I talk and have conversation with the people, I normally get into this flow, and in that flow, I don't normally know what comes out of it. But when you get back, you're normally like, man, it makes sense, man. Because you're also trying to advise yourself. You're trying to see, are you doing these things that you're trying to say? Am I just saying them? Because, man, we might have the visions, but are we really doing a thing towards the vision? Because, we have to do something yenye tupeleka kwa that vision. Yeah. Yeah, and we had a talk on Serious Talks with the Clan Manze. It's our podcast with a friend of mine. Yeah, and we're back for season 2. I hope this time, man, we do this shit, man. This time, I think I've learned a lot. I've really learned a lot, man, because there's another question that I was asked, man, what has changed? I think, man, a lot has changed for me, you know. A lot has really changed, man, and I think a lot of the focus have always been on me, man. I've been focusing on me mostly. Yeah, because I'm just trying to understand this nigga, man. I'm also trying to understand what am I trying to do? Because as a human being, man, as human beings, we just do these things because, man, it's art, it's creative, it's something that inatusaidia, unaona, but pia at one point lazima unakaa chini uko like, man, ni kitu najua inanisaidia, but now where am I heading with this? Like, how can I really make something good out of this? Like, now it's like now you're sitting down and trying to see yourself in 5 years or even 10 years or even like, I don't know, man. Vision could be thinking infinite, could be even thinking beyond you, because you're thinking towards another generation. Me, I feel like the reason why maybe most you don't find most African businesses maybe ziko hata 100 years. I think they are, but I don't know. I don't know them, but I'd love to do research on that. I know else I'll do a research, but I don't. But I'll have to do that. No need to write to them now. Yeah, but like doing a research on brands that have taken like 100 years, African brands, because if a brand has taken 100 years, it means, let's say for example, your brand, you decide to build a brand, right? And this brand, it's a fucking soul, nigga. This is you have to put your soul into this shit, because I feel like if you have the vision should go beyond you. Like, I wanna leave a legacy project, man. I don't care if I'm going to be broke, but I know I'm gonna build something yenye my next generation will be building from it. Will be like, man, we know the roots wenye imeshikana, cause we have to build things zenye our kids, not our kids, your kid. It's not like we are married and having kids, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? Just joking. So, what your kids now, you should be thinking about creating something for your kids, man. If you're a creative, man, because creatives create worlds, man. That's what you do. You create worlds. You create people who also create worlds. It's just fucked up, man. But fucked up. That's how life is. That's how we interconnect with the other worlds. So it's like it's a portal flani and you peep into and see how the future is. You get, and peeping through these, you gotta get some ancestors, man. My ancestors had asked me for a dark ram, and I was like, niggas, I thought alcohol was something that you niggas are not into, but Congo was brought. Congo is something that is in our family. But yeah, man, we should be creating vision projects. We should be building legacy brands, like brand yenye itabaki. It will be for generations, the next generations. Like, we don't lose that thing. Yeah, man, kama nyinyi, you guys are really good at making leather bags, manze. Be good at it, manze. Just do that. Yani, don't acha kurush. Because me, I feel like, manze, if you are deciding to do something, decide to build something, manze. Sit your ass down and build that shit, man. And try to figure out, pia, ile now be you being intentional with whatever you're doing now. You're just trying to figure out, how do I reach the people that I need to reach with this product of mine. I don't know about the product. The product could be a film. And this film, you see, for example, let's say you're a filmmaker. As a filmmaker, right now, you should be thinking of building like your own media company. So it's like you are your own, you're the one curating this world. It's like every film that is you get into, or wase una collaborate ni wase wenye they connect ama wako close to you. It's like, if you already have that vision, kuna tu venye your vision utapata watu wenye pia wako na vision ina line yako, so you can like collaborate with these people. But you can also try to go outside the box, manze. Your own way. I don't know your own way, manze. But the thing is, you have to build something and your next generation will come to build on it. So nile yenye, as you build it, mkidogo hata kiwa mdogo, manze, as you are building it, let your kid know that this is the shit that you're trying to build, manze. Ajue the struggles, ajue hizo vitu zenye zinafanyikanga as someone starts something, the wins, the losses, the depressions, the whatnot, hizo tu vitu. I don't know, man. Yeah, man. So how has life been lately? I think I've answered that, but man, life has been good. Can't complain. But Tell me why. There's this comment that someone posted, and whatever he mentioned, whatever they mentioned, I went and searched whatever that thing was, and let me tell you mine. I had a moment of revelation. That was like a moment of revelation for me, because this character that I've always been, as well, has always been there for me. Some of my friends that I've told about it. Maybe if you've also seen an artwork of mine, this character with 7 dreadlocks, with a head skull, just a skull with the dreadlocks, and his eyes smoking. So, this character is called Mori. Okay, it has Rasmori. I call her Rasmori. I call it. Hey, I call him. Did I say her? I call him Rasmori. Why do I call him Rasmori? I used to call him Rasmori because it's a Rasta, and Mori is for Memento Mori. Then why Memento Mori? Memento Mori. I said Mori because it's a play of world. It's a petty world. It's a play. It's a word play. Not even a word play. Nile tu ku mean literally. When you see Memento Mori, is like saying that is in, is it Latin or Greek? I don't know, man. But Memento Mori means remember that you'll die, right? Something to do with death and whatnot. And for me, I was lost, and I was in this journey just trying to find myself. Like, man, you gotta get back in you, like you go inward, like, because we walk outside here, and as you walk outside here, you realize that you're trying to live a world that maybe you might be trying to impress some people, or even trying to people please, or unaweza kuwa unajaribu kulive life ingine yenye hadi wewe una questioningi, una get uko like, man, am I really true to myself? Like, am I really doing that thing that I really need to do? Because, man, I wasn't living my creative life. Like, nile yenye, this is the thing that you've been doing, but you're kind of like escaping it. Like, man, I'm doing this thing now, ni kama inaanza kukua ngumu. Unaanza kupata reality za venye huko kwa ground. It's not like just play to like, oh, tunaweza shoot film to peleke huko, unaget. So naanza kurealize, man, kuna there are parts to this thing, there are parts to this thing, na kuna venye system zenye ziko are not really meant for people like you and I. So ile lazima tukuwe wajanjezi, to build system zenye manze nakwenda kunywa maji, huka mbaya. So unapata system zenye ziko built to suit you, like not like suit you, si haiwezi kuwakia. And then manze tunatumia tu script ya western, like the government or institutions zenye ziko ni tu bado ile template ya the British or whoever the fuck these colonizers were. So Kenyan template ndo bado tunatumia. We realize, man, whatever we are using is not really African, is not ours. Because we African, we have our way of doing things, man. Every race have a way of doing their things, nugget, and our way of doing things ilikuwa scrapped out. So it's like right now, when you're lost, it's like you get at this in this journey yenye you're trying to find solutions zenye zinaweza kuwakia, nugget, and you realize out there's no solution. So the only way for you to get the solution is for you to go inside and just try to understand the world, man. You gotta seek the healing from inside. Healing comes from inside, Healing comes from understanding who the fuck you are. Healing comes from just knowing, Because they say ile nini. No, I'm going to miss this story. So in my journey of which niliatadi nikapatana na shrooms. So shrooms made me go deeper into my psyche, and that journey kind of like really made me see who I really was, and kind of like saw some shit that I was dealing with yenye nilikuwa tu nimehold, because we hoard things. It's like trauma is being hoarded. People hoard trauma. Is that even a correct thing? I don't know, man, but you are hoarding trauma. So nile zenye I feel like my mental house is just like this big mansion, like a big mansion yenye it's this big mansion in like a Transylvania movie. Very oddish. Some things are happening. Kuna some doors in there, total darkness, zenye you need to go into hizo places and see whatever happened. It's like a doors of memories, and our mental houses nimehold hizo memories, the thoughts, manini. So you kind of like, man, this is me, this is my thoughts, man. This even not fikirianga, because they come you choose, am I going with this thought ama nini? So in that journey, man, they kind of like met this character, Rasmori, and I feel like it was a moment for me, like nilikuwa kudedi. I was dying, like really, really dying. And from that, after that ordeal, after that experience, shroom experience, because another experience, my a lot of things happened, and I had this term, euphoric. That was like okay, so how do we call that feeling? Euphoria. That euphoria, moment yenye tu kuna tu calmness, and there's this knowing yenye you have, yenye you can't really understand. You're just there, just observing things, and you kind of like know them. It's like you're like, man, I don't know, man, I just knew, and from then I've just been knowing things. It's like man, I don't believe in God, I know God. You don't believe, it's a moment that I came from, not like I just didn't believe in things. I just have to know, najua tu, Unajua tu hapa naye kuna ubaya. It's like the right and wrong. It becomes pure. Yeah, I will say that. Everything becomes pure. It's like you see things for what they are. That's the term. You see things for what they are. And from then, you just know what to do next. And what I did next was just go to buy a sketchbook and chora. I drew until the character came through from Izoma Skulls and I was like, put on my dreads, nini, put some nini, and then this character just started talking. It's like, man, it's a lot, man. If you're an artist and you're listening to this, man, just draw, man. Do those things. Get into your world. Know what is in there, man. Hizo ma thoughts, hizo ma conversations zenye have, just write them down. Go back to them. Ziangalie, like write them down, then later, after maybe about 1 month or some time, go back to them and try to understand, man, what was really happening. Because our conscious, the unconscious part of you, the subconscious, is trying to say some things yenye the conscious part of you doesn't elewa. The our physical being in this world is aielewi mambo yenye subconscious inajaribu kusema. So when you write, is like you allow the flow of your thoughts to just be on the paper or on painting or on music, or that's how we do it, man, because that's people write down their souls. They turn their souls, just tell their inner world into art. Yeah, I just registered like reflecting your inner world venye iko naweka kwa pepa hapa. That's how I feel. Hizi ndo vitu zenye zinaenda kwa world yangu. And yeah, so that character, my story, nimeenda kwa rabbit hole, but yeah, so you know how we do this shit here. we is me, and I don't know, I realize sometimes when you say we is an illusion that is created by the ego for to acceptance ama nini, because you can't just say my I. There's only I, there's no we, there's I, because I exist in this world. I do this, I do that, I and I do that. So when we see I and I doing that from afar, we say we. But there's no we, there's only I. I is one. I of Horus. Sasa hizi naanza kubehave kama AI robots. Sasa taro na AI robots. Kuna some AI, they just hallucinate on vitu tu. You could be asking some shit and inakwambia vitu zingine uko like, man, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? ChatGPT. Are you out of meds or what? Yeah, man. So hiyo comment kuna venye ilikuja kuni remind juu I went and dig into that that nini ilikuwa inaitwa Papa Legba. So I went and searched Papa Legba, and Papa Legba is a lure. Is a spirit, ni kama na Papa Legba is a spirit that you meet when you're lost. That's just a simple term venye naielewa, venye naweza isema Papa Lua, Papa Legba. So Papa Legba ni ule, ni the character who hold the keys to the spirit world. No, yenda na open the doors. It's the character you call when you want. It's the character you call when you first want to engage in the spirit world. And pia sijui ukitoka, he's the one to open the door and also he's the one to close. So Papa Legba is the one who allows that communication between the spirit world and the physical world. So It's like when you're lost, you know, you will just be trying to look like you're lost. You have to just be looking for something, you know. Hey, am I saying this thing correctly? But man, at open and get man, me now right now, mama. We, sawa. So Papa Legba is the guy in the crossroads. Am I saying the correct thing? I don't know. I'm starting to hallucinate like the ChatGPT I was talking about. So, Rasmori is the guy that I met when I felt like, man, Ewal, man, I was in an existential crisis. And at that moment, I was just empty. Like just empty, you know. And I was trying to find something deep, something that I can really connect to, something yani yenye itani fulfill, yenye itanisaidia tu, you know. Not like on fulfilling, I don't know, I just needed something to do, something to ground me, you know, something that will appease my soul. And I kind of like found that in my world, in my inner world, through kuchora tu. And from hiyo kuchora the character came, and venye ilikuwa na bonga bonga nini, kind of like the conversation from whatever, because it was like this nigga was giving me an option. You know, you might not know it as you do it. You know, right now, as I'm saying this, I'm now looking at me back then drawing those things, because I had no idea about this Papa Legba, because there's a connection between that character and the character that I drew. So I was like, man, in this world, man, you never know. We all have these things that connect us as human beings. Something that we go to, I don't know, as human beings. Something that really or in your journey, you will meet the nigga. You will meet the voice. And that voice, when you see it, me as a visual artist, I saw it. You might hear it. You might, I don't know. That's how mine manifested. And that was my Papa Legba. But I don't know. So I was lost and I needed a way of knowing the way forward. Like I was like, man, I was stuck. Just needed to know what to do next. And that is what led me to now, like, man, just draw. And through my drawings, through Izomavit, when I go back to those books and read Izoma, it's normally like, man, I'm glad that I chose that way. Like, I'm glad I did choose the path. I followed the path that was given to me, because man, nigga was like, man, you either choose this or choose this. And it's normally you have to choose a path that you will be very intentional in going forward with. Man, in like choose tu ile way yenye man, ini ndo yenye mi nimechukua na hivi ndo ndaishia, right? Yeah, so that's how it has been, man. And that comment made me, because I've been thinking about going back to do the comics, because the idea was to do the comics, man. I need to get back to doing comics. Hey, I'm missing them. I miss writing comics, man. So, man, that's it for today. I'll see you on the next one. No, I'll not see you. I'll hear you. Oh no, I will not hear you. See, you will hear me on the next one, manze. Nimeshika simu vibaya all this time.